Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sevens with 1,256 rating versus Dagger with 1,668 rating, and this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in, and then we're going to see a tie, and then we're going to see Sevens win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second this match, and looking at the deck counts, we see 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it, and then they will end up deciding to go second this match, and then looking at the opening hands. So the opponent's probably thinking that this is Dino right now. The opening hand is Dark Ruler, Sangan, Dark Ruler, Blue Sky, and Eclipse. So this is Mekk-Knight, obviously. So two Dark Rulers, so they do have like a going second card here. Sangan is a little interesting. I wonder why they play Sangan exactly. And then they might be playing the Sangan tour guide stuff. I remember seeing that a while ago. I don't know if they're still on that though. And then they have Recharger, Quick Launch, Tracer, World Legacy Guard Dragon, and Rocket Synchron. So they had no going second cards. So good thing that they made them go first. And then they're going to go ahead and Quick Launch, bring out Tracer. And then normal summon out Recharger, and then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those to make Pepega Ruler, and then Pepega Ruler effect the mill 5, and then that's going to go ahead and grab Rocket Synchron. Now they have Chaos Space engraved, Light engraved, and then, well, 2 lights engraved, but they also get Safered the graveyard. And then they're going to activate World Legacy Guard Dragon, bringing out Safered effect, so go add Black Dragon from deck to hand. And then they're going to go ahead and banish Gamma, summon itself out, and then get rid of that for Striker Dragon, get those effects, go add White, go add Boot, very free. And then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those to turn those into a seal. And then they're going to banish Black, summon out White, and then Chaos Space, put back Black, draw into Red MD. And then get rid of White, go for LP, and then they're going to get White effect to go grab Black. And then World Legacy to move the LP, and then LP effect, bringing out Chamber, and then Chamber effect's gonna go grab Tiding from deck to hand. Then get rid of Chamber, make Pisty, and then they're gonna get Pisty effect, bring out Chamber from the graveyard, get rid of those to turn those into Romulus. Romulus effect to go add a Ravine. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. And then activate Ravine. And then Ravine effect, get rid of Rocket Synchron, that's going to go ahead and dump Levy. And then they're going to banish Safered, add Levy. And then banish some Darks, bring the Levy out. And then Levy effect, that's going to roll. Alright, I've been very close recently. So this is going to hit Eclipse out of hand. It's going to roll a 1, too. I'm going to call it right. Hit Sangan. And then go ahead, turn those into Appaloosa. Activate Boot, and then Boot's going to go ahead and summon out. Actually, they have to be in defense, but hey, there we go. A little misclick. Then they're going to banish that for Red MD. Red MD effect is going to go ahead and summon out Rocket Synchron from the graveyard. And then get rid of those to go into Quad Borrow. Quad Borrow effect pop itself by discarding Tiding, and then bring out Recharger, and then Synchron, go for Savage, effect to equip Romulus. Pepega Ruler bring itself out by banishing Light and Dark, make those in the hot red, and then they're going to go ahead and pass. It's kind of crazy. Last card unknown. Nah, this is known. But it's kind of crazy because, you know, they set up the play to play around like Dark Ruler, but then they just have 2 of them. And then draw into Prosperity. Then they're going to go ahead and Dark Ruler, Chainlink 1, Tiding 2, Hot Red 3, negate Dark Ruler. And also a lot of people have been asking me, oh, how's the deck play around Dark Ruler? And that's how. And then they're going to get Chamber effect to go grab Tiding from deck to hand. Dark Ruler the board. Also, there's a little visual bug. If you're playing a deck like this and you put, like, you know, counters on Savage, if you read on the right, it'll say now 1, and on your screen it'll show 0. So if you want to fix that to like help your opponent out or like help the watchers out, you can just add a counter, and then it'll pop up as 2 from 0 to 2, and then you just remove them both. So this is at 0 right now. And then they're going to go ahead and Prosperity, banishing 6. Let's peep those real quick. Galtea, Ding. Gotta love seeing the Orcists. Really like those cards. And then they're going to go ahead and mill 6. And then they're going to grab purple out of those. Also playing like Alpha, Phantasmius, some more going second cards. And then go ahead and put those back into the deck. So they're going to go ahead and special summon out purple effect, banish to go ahead and grab a Girsu from deck, and then normal summon out Girsu effect to go ahead and send the World Chalice. And then they're going to go seal effect just to get rid of itself to bring out Brotar. Now the zones are filled up, so they can't do to pass effect. And then they're going to Brotar, get rid of black to go grab Phantasma. And they're thinking here. They're going to go ahead and special summon out Blue Sky. And then Blue Sky effect, go search 2, go add Red Moon, and then go grab Girsu from deck. And then they're going to link those off for a Lib, because they do have that engrave. And then they're going to use Lib effect. It's going to go ahead and set secrets. And then special summon out Eclipse, special summon out Red Moon. Said, I confused Hot Red and Savage, that was the wrong column. Before you instantly activate second Dark Ruler, please ask for responses. I'm curious, how long did they wait to use the next Dark Ruler? Yeah, they activated it, they did that. Sent it to graveyard, brought out chamber, go grab. Yeah, I mean, I guess they should have like waited a few more seconds, but I probably just assumed that they weren't gonna like seal effect just to bounce there. Then they're gonna go ahead and banish, because this is also just a Mekk-Knight, and then go ahead banish, pop Hot Red. And then they're going to go beat over, no damage, beat over, and then beat over. And then main phase 2, they're going to go ahead and get rid of those to make an access code, and then access code Lib, so gang attack, and then shuffle back Savage, and then effect the banish. It's going to go ahead and pop boot. Said, yeah, no chance in winning except by rushing plays. I mean, I feel like, no hate to like either of these players, but even if they activate like Dark Ruler like 4 seconds afterwards, I feel like you'd want to say something at that time. Be like, hey, you didn't give me enough time to think. I was thinking there. Probably end up in a judge call. But, saying it like 10 plays afterwards, like that's not going to help anything, That's just my opinion on it. Yeah, I remember I went to a regional before and I beat someone, and then afterwards they posted all over Facebook. They're like, oh, they slow played me. The only one because of slow play. And I was like, yeah, okay. Okay. Like, it doesn't matter once the match is over. Then they draw abs. And then they just admit defeat there. So now, moving on to the next game, we are going to see sevens decide to go first. And looking at the opening hand, well, they don't decide to go first, but daggers deciding to make sevens go first. Opening hand is purple, Girsu, World Legacy Secrets, Sangan, and Blue Sky. So this for sure works. People always think that Mekk-Knights don't have plays turn 1, and some hands they don't, but I feel like this deck is always doing something turn 1. It's not like old Mekk-Knight, like Mekk-Knight Invoked, where it's just like, oh, you made me go first. It's like, no Alistair, pass. And then they have Seyford, Boot, World Legacy Guard Dragon, Abs, and Chaos Space, so the hand's pretty strong besides Boot. Obviously, it sucks to draw, but it's not like the end of the world. They have like no going second cards. They're gonna Gearsu, go dump World Chalice, and then Gearsu effect to go ahead and pass out tokens, and then get rid of those to make Lib. Lib effect is gonna activate setting secret. Special summon out Blue Sky effect. That's gonna go add Eclipse from deck to hand, and then set secret. And then they're gonna special summon out Eclipse, and then they're gonna link all of those off for an Appaloosa. And then special summon out Purple Nightfall effect. That's gonna banish to go grab Red Moon, and then special summon out Red Moon and then pass. So they decided to leave a token on their board. It's not bad. Like, leaving a token there can be a little awkward for them, because like usually like this would be like a free LP zone. Like a link 2 would be right here pointing down, like seal, and then LP would go right here, and then you'd have like a free LP summon. But like now they have a token there. I don't know. Also, a lot more people on Dragon Link are starting to play like Beat Cop or the well, I forget the name of it. It's the Buster Whelp, you know, the Link 2. More people are starting to play stuff like that. So maybe that'll come up. They do draw Quick Launch, and then they're going to activate that, bring out Rocket Synchron. Could also just go in the Needle Fiber with it, summon out Abs, and then get rid of those to go for Pepega Ruler, and then Pepega Ruler and Abs. Then they're going to chain World Legacy Secret to go bring out the Eclipse from the graveyard. And then they're going to go ahead and add Tracer. And then activate World Legacy Guard Dragon, bringing out Rocket Synchron from the graveyard. Turn those into Needle Fiber. And then Needle Fiber effect, chain Eclipse, that's going to go ahead and move it. And then activate Chaos Space, discarding Tracer to go ahead and add White Dragon from deck to hand. Then they're going to activate Boot, and then Boot effect to special summon back from the graveyard, and then get rid of that for LP, and then World Legacy is going to go ahead and move it over here, and then they're going to use that effect, chain Appaloosa to negate. Normal summon Seyfried, battle phase, attack Appaloosa, beat over it, and then Pepega Ruler, beat over Red Moon, and then main phase 2, they're going to go ahead and Seyfried effect, getting rid of the Pepega Ruler to try to go add Levy. And then they're going to chain World Legacy Secret, bringing out Red Moon. And then banish Abs, summon out White. And then go ahead and get rid of those for Romulus. And then you're going to get those effects. Go add Black. Go add Ravine from deck to hand. So, like, there is follow-up on this side, too. Like, they're going to have this to go search. They're going to have this coming back. Then special summon out Black by banishing White, and also, like, you know, they're not going to lose here in main phase 2. Chaos Space, go ahead and put back White, and then draw into a Brotar, and then get rid of Black to make Pisty, and then you're going to get Black to go search out White, and then activate Ravine, discarding White to go send Levy, and then they're going to go ahead and banish Seyfried, grab back Levy, and then banish Lights and Darks, summon out Levy, use that effect. It's going to go ahead, and they're just going to pop these. Because if you read this, special summon back, and then when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. So you're just going to go ahead and pop those. That's going to wipe the board. And then go ahead and make a sword. And then they still haven't used Pisty effect. They're going to use that to go ahead and bring out Tracer from the graveyard. And then they're thinking here. They're going to go ahead and turn those two into a seal. And then Tracer effect, pop Pisty, bring out Recharger, and then they're going to, let's see, they're thinking here. I feel like, yeah, I just Savage. And then Savage effect, equip. Might it have been better to put it here? Just because this comes up with, like, you know, their link. So I feel like it might have been better to put that in the middle zone. Pass, draw called by, not a bad draw. Purple's going to go ahead and bring itself out, or bring itself back. And then they're going to go battle phase, attack Seals, Seal effect, chain link 1, Purple effect, chain link 2. And then they're going to go ahead and called by chain link 3 on Seal. and then Savage, Chainlink 4, and then purple is going to go add Blue Sky, and then he didn't declare purple. I mean, they did. They said you didn't? Ah, you did. Yeah, a little misplay, but add back, or misstep or something. So they're going to add back, and then Seal is going to bring out Black Metal. And then main phase 2, banish to go add the Reborn from deck to hand, set it, and then special summon out Blue Sky. Blue Sky effect is going to go add purple from deck to hand, and then normal summon out Sangan. They're going to go ahead and get rid of those to make Lib. So they are just playing multiple Lib. And then they're going to get Sangan effect here. That's going to go ahead and add an Ash Blossom from deck to hand combo. And then Lib to set memories. Then they are thinking here. So they're going to go ahead and special summon out purple. Then activate Succession. And then that's going to bring back an Appaloosa from the graveyard. And then go ahead and link all of those into an access code. And then access code. And then Lib, shuffle back Brotar. And then this is, ganging 4,000 because it targets Appaloosa. I love access code when it gets to target a link 4. It feels like so strong. Because usually it's at 53, it feels like. And then it gets to be 63. Like, just wonderful. And then pop the board. And then pass, draw Ash Blossom. And then they're going to go ahead and start off with World Legacy Guard Dragon, bringing out Tracer from the graveyard, Tracer effect the pop, chain the Ash Blossom, and then normal summon out Brotar. Then they're going to go ahead and then make Striker Dragon effect, pop, Recharger effect, bringing out LP, and then LP effect, bringing out Black Metal from the deck. Then they're going to go ahead and get rid of that for Striker, and then Black Metal to go add Red MD, and then Banish to summon out Red MD, and then Red MD effect, that's going to bring out Pisty from the graveyard. So, instead of, I guess, never mind, I was going to say, because they could have just brought out Red MD off of LP, but then it would have taken up the zone, so yeah, it makes sense why they did that. And then bring out Pisty, and then Pisty effect to bring out Sword. Then they're going to go ahead and battle phase, attack access code, effect the gang attack, and then they're just admitting defeat there. That was definitely a solid game. Now, moving on to game 3. We've had 2 solid games so far, and then we're going to see Dagger go first this game. They're Mekk-Knight making them go first. Opening hand is purple, Gearsu, World Chalice, Blue Sky, Ash, so they do have a going second card. And then they have Ravine, Harpies, Tiding, Seyfried, Rocket Synchron. So if they were going second, they were ready. And then normal summon out Seyfried effect, chain Ash Blossom. And then Ravine, discard Tiding to go ahead and send Chamber. And then banish Tiding, bring out Chamber effect, go grab Tiding. And then link that off for Striker Dragon effect to go ahead and search Boot Sector Launch from deck to hand. And then activate Boot Sector Launch, and then use the effect. That's going to bring out Rocket Synchron. And then go ahead and turn those into a seal, and then set Tiding, pass turn. And then they draw into, a Pankratops. That's dirty. That just outs the board. Yeah, and then also this card with the World Legacy Secret being able to summon like any monster back is dumb. Because it can bring out like Scythe, Lancia, Pankratops. Just bring out like a whole bunch of different stuff. They're going to go battle phase, attack Seal effect, and then they're going to chain Pankratops to pop Tiding. And then Seal is going to bounce Boot, and then Seal effect to go ahead and summon out Brotar, and then they're going to get Brotar effect. That's going to get rid of Boot to go ahead and search out Black from deck to hand. And then main phase 2. Summon out Gearsu effect, go dump memories from deck to graveyard, and then effect to pass out tokens. And then they're going to get rid of those to go into Lib because they just dump memories. And then they're going to go ahead and use Lib effect, set the secrets, and then special summon out Blue Sky effect. That's going to go ahead and add Eclipse from deck to hand. And then get rid of those for the Morning Star, and then they're going to get Star and Lib, so shuffle back Brotar, and then go ahead And then they're going to go ahead and search. So just thinking here, yeah, go add memories from deck to hand. And then special summon out Eclipse effect to do the move. And then special summon out Purple. And then they're going to overlay into Ding. And then Ding send token. Oh, that's actually crazy here, because that's just playing around Harpies. Yeah, that's actually really, really good. And then pass, draw Chaos Space. Then they're going to go ahead and banish Seal, summon out Black, and then go ahead, turn that into Striker Dragon, and then Black effect to go add White. Then Chaos Space, get rid of White to go grab Levy. And then Chaos Space, return Seal, draw on the Twin. Oh, this thing is really putting in work against every card in hand. And then they're going to go ahead and banish some Darks, summon out Levy. And then Battle Phase, attack Ding. And then they're just going to keep it alive. And then main phase 2, Harpies. Just going to keep it alive. And then go into Seal, Safer to grab back out Levy. They're thinking on that. They're going to go ahead and change Secret to bring out Pinkertops. And then Levy goes back to hand. And then end phase, they're going to go Tiding, bring out Chamber, and then it gets bounced to hand. And then they're going to go ahead and Pinkertops effect to pop Seal, and then activate Memories. It's going to bring out Purple, and then Purple effect. It's going to banish to go ahead and add Gearsu from deck to hand. And then draw Blue Sky, that comes back, and it's already game. I mean, they could just normal summon, and then that's like 51 plus that, and then boom, 89. Yeah, GG's. Do they say it? Hey, they said it. That's beautiful. Gotta love to see it. Nobody does that. Did they say good luck at the beginning? Oh, neither of them said good luck at the beginning. Alright, fair enough. I guess if neither of you say it, then I guess it's fair enough. But looking how long the match was, it was about 66 minutes long. Yeah, there was probably a lot of thinking. I mean, like, beating the Mekk-Knight board is definitely not easy. Like, you're not used to it, and also, like, they can have so many different options. Definitely a good match, though, for sure. Like, all 3 games were pretty solid. I guess game 3 was, like, the worst out of all of them, but it wasn't even, like, that bad. I mean, like, we saw, like, the Ding play end up coming in clutch. Yeah, they had Harpies, Twin, and Levy in hand, all cards that say do to pop, and they just had Ding. That said, nope. Gotta love that effect of Ding, though. The Protect effect is crazy. I love that. Like, it used to be, like, I remember Lunalight, the deck would set up, like, the Appaloosa, and they'd have Ding on board, and it was like, oh, no. Like, the Appaloosa is just, like, impossible to out. It was, like, the same thing as, like, the Hope Arventure and Seal. Because it was like, oh, no, like, we can't just, like, attack over this. We have to, like, actually out it. That's difficult to do. But, yep, people were asking to see this player specifically because the Mekk-Knight replay I had the other day was rather poor. And actually, crazy enough, I went to go message them, and I was going to go message them and be like, hey, can I get, you know, a Mekk-Knight replay from you? Or I was just going to YGO-scope them, one or the other. And then I didn't even have to message them. They sent me a replay, like, by themselves, and I was like, oh, bet, perfect. And, yeah, they definitely sent me a pretty good replay. I mean, this was a very solid replay in my opinion. Hopefully you like the video. If you like seeing, like, somewhat random decks like these in high rated, please make sure to drop a like. It lets me know that you enjoy seeing these more than you see. Like, would you rather see, like, okay, just calm down. I can't talk right now. Would you rather see Rogue versus Meta, or would you rather see, like, Meta versus Meta? Rogue versus Rogue is kind of It's kind of hard to get in high rated, it feels like. Most of those matches are, like, rather poor, I feel. But I can tell that, like, by, like, the views and likes and everything, that most people like Rogue versus Meta. But I would love to hear your feedback. Comment it down below. I want to know what my subscribers like. Whatever you like is what I do. So please comment down below. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.